Well, last day drama, always a grand part of the game, of course, but by anybody's standards, this has to be one of the biggest days. Put straightforwardly, avoid defeat, and they are up. That is the single point for which many inside this ground and right the way around the world would happily snap off your hand. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Kimmich completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused.
He's had a hit! And he's following up! It's wide, but only just.
Mbappe probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
No way through. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Guardiola. Dembele. Foden. Neither side yet able to find the net.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fofana. And here's Foden. He's picked his way through. Guardiola. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Dembele. It's a loose ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Mbappe. Here's Haaland. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Fofana. And now the breakaway. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Hit into the middle. Donnarumma has that under control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Now there's a fight. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. And the counter is on. Haaland! Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Guardiola. Kimmich. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. And here's Haaland. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much.
There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please use parking provided.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Substitution on the field.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Coming on to replace
We're
him
already
is
back up and running after half-time.
Ukraine's.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Kimmich. Lovely bit of skill.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's found him in space. Can he finish? It's in! Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him, and the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. Dembele carries the ball down the right. Lovely feet. Mbappe! Mbappe! Yes! They have turned it round and they are celebrating.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer. Fofana. And Caicedo. Hernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's on a charge. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Mbappe! That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Guardiola.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chance here to counter. He can run onto that, and he's intervened well there. Akanji clears it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pavard calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Throw it. Liverpool making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 18, Ukraine.
Oyarzabal,
Number 15, Palmer.
Mbappe
Number 13,
for Messi.
Dembele.
Now it's Cristiano
Coming on the
Ronaldo.
field,
Excellent
number
challenge there,
22,
uncompromising.
Rafinha.
Just
Number
5 minutes
9,
left.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Messi.
Sarr.
Number 21, Phil Foden.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be
There
set
will be
like
3
that,
minutes
the keeper,
added time.
and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. Very nicely done. He's got the shot away! Nicely aimed pass.
Well, they shouldn't...
So that's it. It is all over. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very...